Hi guys, it's me Karen, and I've come to do a picture in A Magical Dawn by Hanna Karlzon. And I'm going to do the second page from the one I did the other day. So we did this one, and I'm going to do this part over here, the bottles. Thought that might be a quick page to do today. And we're doing this book, if you don't recall, all in the colors on that side of the page. We do it in green, blue, kind of the pinkies, and purple. So the bottles are going to be done in those colors. So I'll get the camera down and we'll get a little closer to the page and I will get started. All right, the pattern is going to go pink, blue, purple, green, pink. So we'll go ahead and start with the stars one here. And as far as I can recall, which I'm going to double check on my page here before I start, is the pink colors are done in black raspberry. And then we're going to check the other ones. Sometimes I get a little confused. Clay rose and rosy beige. So I'm going to double check that. So I have rosy beige, clay rose. I have two of the black raspberry. I can put the bigger one away and just use the small ones. So that is the colors I did her hair in. And we're going to start on this little bottle down here first. Okay, and what we're going to do is kind of make the light source in the middle here where the stars are kind of sparkling, I guess. So it'll be lightest to here and coming outwards. So I'll make this side of the bottle darker, this side on this side darker. Just because that's what I feel like doing today. Although we have a little shiny spot over here, but it doesn't, well, I guess it kind of goes that way. It's just in my head going to work out better in the direction I'm going to do it. So we're just going to start with the black raspberry. I'm going to go over all these lines because we are going to put stickles and some black on this page. And we're just going to bring the darkness down the whole side of this bottle. And then kind of very softly bring it out into the middle. I've always found that when you're putting a highlight on a object, whether it's a bottle or in someone's hair or on a flower, that the white always shows up better on the darkest color if you're going to use a marker or a gel pen or anything. So that kind of works out for me there. Okay, so we're just going to kind of bring it down here to the base. And we will bring some up on the other side, but just not as thick. Just so we know it's a pink bottle and not going to be blended in with the green bottle. Just like that. Okay, and on the top we're going to do basically the same thing. Bring the dark down on the one side and bring it out into the center and a little bit up on this side. Same with the tippy tops. Boom. Okay, the next color we're going to go in with is the clay rose. I have to read the label. So we're just going to go over our black raspberry and bring that in a little bit closer to the label. Kind of smushing all those colors together there. Leave a space there for the lightest color. The labels on all the bottles have an area on here, and I'm going to do that in black, and then we'll do something with the inside of the label. So we're kind of putting some pressure into the darker color and kind of dragging that out a little bit into the light, and then doing a very light pressure towards the center. Okay, we're going to do this on this side, leaving a lot more empty space. Okay, then we'll bring in, oh, I guess I could do that up at the top too, since we can see the top of this bottle. Okay. Just darkening that up a little bit. Okay, coming in with the rosy beige. Last color. Same thing, going into all the other colors from the dark and dragging it out to the center. All the way to the label area. Kind of going in the shape of the bottle because it is round. So I kind of want to round it up to that. Okay, down on this side too. To the label. I'm going to leave a portion of that lighter because I'm going to bring in some white there. Okay, don't have the white pencil out. Oh, I do. I'm just hiding on the other side. So we're just going to bring that in, go to the light surface and bring it out. If it will smear any of that color out here. If it doesn't, we will put the white in and then go back over it with the lightest color and clean up that edge a little bit. Just very lightly touching the white. And that gives us our brighter color. And I'm just going to add some of the darkness towards the outside and get that a smoother look. And then if we want the very edge, the darkest, we'll just go with hard pressure. Cat hair all over me, sorry. Little guy is shedding. And we'll darken that edge up. Just lightly bring it in on the last color. Get a nice little shadow going there. Do the base and do the other side. Same thing. Just to darken up that side a bit. We're also going to bring the white up here on the top. Just like that. Do the same thing with the rosy beige first, just lightly touching it. And then going back in with the dark, just to smooth that out. The clay rose. Just make sure everything is blended together. It's another warm day here, so my Prismacolors are a little melty, which is okay. All right, there we go. One bottle done, and while we're here, we're going to do the purple bottle or pink one over on this side. It's sort of pink. We're going to do the dark on this side and lighter on the other, so we will put one line down here. It's going to be a blue bottle next door to it. That's okay if I went over. I'm not going to have a fit about that. So there'll be black on the bottom of this. Anything that has this little fluffle thing, I like to put black on those. Dresses up the bottle a bit. So we do the hard pressure out on the edge and then bring it in lightly. We'll do some on the bottom of this bottle here. Don't want to get too much into those ruffles because I want to do them in black and I do not want to erase it. And the pen I'm going to use doesn't go over wax very well. Okay, then we'll bring just a little bit of that in on this side. This is behind the blue bottle, so we can put a little shadow in there. Okay, now we'll go in with the clay rose and bring that out a little more. So how are you all doing today? Hopefully your weather is good for you and that you're having a wonderful day. Put the clay, or what is this one again? Clay rose? No. Yeah? Clay rose. In the little swirl there. Bring that up a little higher. Just through here. A little closer there. Just because that's where the shadow's going to be. And then just a little bit here. Now obviously I forgot to do the top of the bottle over here, so we gotta stick a little line there. And then do the clay rose up here at the top. Bring it across. Okay. Now we go in with the rosy beige. Bring it in on this side. Then we're going to add a little white in here. Just said I didn't want to do that. I'm coloring right over all those little bumps. Oh well. I'll get out the eraser. Okay, up this side, The neck of that is going to be interesting. Okay, then we'll throw in some white. Just blend that right in. Okay, and go back in with the rosy beige and blend that just a little bit better. Just very lightly on the top of that. Seems to be some blue up here. I'm going to get rid of that. Not sure where that came from, if it came from the white or if it came from Page. Do we do that? Okay, so we're just gonna see if we put white on there, if it's just gonna go back to the blue or if it will blend in. I think that's okay. All right, we'll blend in this side a little better. Okay, go back in with the black raspberry and darken anything up we want a little darker. Okay, now up here at the top we're gonna put some of that black raspberry on that side, a little more on this side. Rosy beige, clay rose in next. It's a really small area. A tiny bit there. Okay, and then the rosy beige inside here. There's blue on this one. Did I get blue on this pencil? Have to erase that. Blue on the pink pencil. Must have been sitting next to it in the box. Okay, and then add in a little white. Still a little blue there. Don't like that. Maybe we'll just color it white and see if that does any better. Then just pretend it's pink Well, that looks bright enough. Okay, the little stopper is going to be fun too. So we'll just go up this side. I'm going to bring in the clay rose right up next to it. Bring that to the other side. Bring back in the black raspberry. Just a little touch over here. And we'll just bring in the white. Okay. We'll touch that up a little bit, but then we got our pink bottles done. Go into the center with our purple. So that is black grape, Parma Violet, and gray lavender. So we'll do the same thing. We're going to kind of go up one side, since we have kind of a shine going. I just have to decide because we're the centerpiece, so we'll have just more or less the center going light on this one. So black grape. This reminds me of a I Dream of Jeannie type bottle. Kind of bringing it out lightly here. In a circular kind of fashion there. Then down on the foot. Okay, I'm gonna have to move it down. Well, we'll do the stopper after I finish the bottle here. Okay, this is going to be behind the blue bottle too, so we can put a little more shadowing there. Just going to darken that up a little bit. Okay, then we'll go in with the Parma Violet. Going over that, bringing it in towards the center. That's brighter than I'm used to. Okay, and then in with the grade lavender. I'm really going to have to check that color. Doesn't look right. Hold on a second. Okay, double checked it, so should be fine, and we're just going to keep working. We'll just kind of bring some of that over into my middle. Like I said, it's warm, so we are smushed. Well, it kind of helps out. I'm going to leave a little bit of that really light in the center, because I want to bring in the white. To play with that a little bit to make sure that gets in there just right. So the white, I'll just kind of go back and forth here. So mush that color in with the other color. The pearls and everything are going to get their own colors also, so I'm not going to worry about those. Okay, center of the bottle I want white, so I'm just going to pull that in there. Okay, then I'll go back over it with the grade lavender. Really lightly blend that in to the white a little better. Okay, then we're going to go back in with the Parma Violet and just lightly bring that into the grade lavender. Okay, then I'll go back in with the black grape and do the same thing. Light, I'm going to do it dark on the edge, but I'm going to bring it lightly into the other color. And just get it all blended together. I want it darkest at the bottom of the bottle. And I didn't even do the foot down here, so we will get that done. Okay. Then we will come up here and do the top of the bottle. Okay, those are going to be black, but these little guys here need some color in them. And then up the side here. Okay, the Parma Violet. And the Grape Lavender. And we'll pop a little bit of white in there. Just at the top. Okay. I'm going to work on the bottle a little more with the blending it with the white and the other colors just to get a softer blend here. You can do the rest of that off camera, but it's just working those together. Okay. Then I will take the eraser off camera also and get the color out of the little spaces I need it out of so I can color those in. So we've got the blue and the green left, so we will go ahead on the blue. And this is Indigo, and we'll start with the Indigo on the side here and on the bottom. Basically doing the same kind of pattern, but it's going to be the blue one. This is going to be black, this is going to be black, this is going to be blue, so I'll go ahead and color that one in the indigo. Bring the indigo color out to about here. Doesn't matter if we cover those up. Going to use a white pen on those. Same on this side, smaller though. Okay, so the blue colors are indigo, the blue indigo, and I believe that is slate blue and sky blue light. So the slate blue comes in next. And make sure you get it into the indigo so we don't have the problems we had on the purple bottle. Not all the way to the label. Very lightly up here, but we need a little blue in there. Okay, then we're taking the sky blue light, which is a very light color. So I'm going to grab any of that darker blue and bring it up with it. Get a nice blend. Okay. Yep, sorry, didn't mean not to go thump so hard. Gonna bring in a little more of that slate blue and just blend it in there a little better. And we're also going to bring in some more of that indigo and darken the edges. Bring that out. So it's pretty hard pressure when you're going over it the second time till you get out into the lighter areas, and then you can lighten up the pencil. But I want it really deep on the edges. And I'm just going to go over that and erase it. I need it to look a little better than that. Back in with the slate blue. And back in with the sky blue light. We have to do some work up here on the top too, because it didn't quite come out the way I wanted it. There we go. And the little top piece. It's like a crystal, but I'm just going to make it a glass stopper like the other one. Gonna make it dark on one side. the blue slate. And the sky blue light. Back in with the indigo to get it a bit darker over here. And then we'll bring in some white. I gotta make sure that the white tip on that pencil doesn't have any of the red left on it. Just gonna bring it in. Those pieces a little more sparkle. And I'm gonna go around the label area too. Blend that in a little better. Okay. I think that's good enough. Then we're going to go over to the pink, or the green one. Green one is done in Putty Beige, Green Ochre, and Musk Green. And we're just going to start with the Musk Green here. Sure I got the right one. I'm going to kind of go up the bottom here, down on this side, bring this one in, it's behind, so we have a shadow here, so we can bring this up a little higher here. Okay, then we're going to go in with the Putty Beige. We're going to go over that and pull it up into the center. Okay, we're going to lightly bring that Putty Beige in. Okay, Musk Green's going to come in again. I'm going to darken it up at the base. And bringing it right out onto the beige that we put down, the Putty Beige. Gives a nice soft green look. Just do it very lightly. Okay, make that line just a little darker down here so we can see it. Okay, then we bring in the green ochre, which is going to add a whole another color here. Works really good on leaves. Just kind of going over all of it on one side of the bottle here. Bring it up gently into the center. Then we're going to bring in the white. Well, there should be a little more up here. There we go. The white just on top of all that in the center here. Got blue in it. This is why you make sure there's nothing on your white pencil. Blue is my enemy today. Okay. Take out the blue. Put back in white. Okay. Go over all that. Want just a little bit of lightness in that one. It looks like we have another boo-boo on there, which is okay. Okay, then we're going to do the top like we did this one over here with the moss green first. Going across, up one side, halfway over, a little bit up on that side. Go in with the green ochre, add that in, and then the Putty Beige, and a tiny bit of white, which should just have green on it right now. Okay. Just going to go over the bottle again with a little green ochre down here on the bottom. Just on this side. Okay. Bottles are done. Well, since we're so warm here today, I thought I'd show you another way that I can blend these colors together, and it's not that impressive, believe me. Just take my finger, and since it's so warm, you can just rub those together. And it gives you a nice little blend. Don't use the same finger on all of the pieces, but it'll blend those up nicer too. Teeny Pinky. Go up this one. So that's what I did on this one here. Pinky on this guy too. There we go. So they're blended nicely. And what we're going to do is I'm going to take black and do all the detail work, but it's basically going down. I gotta find one that works. This one. On all of the like the little tails here, we're going to make these black. So all of those little areas, all of these scallops that I said before are all going to be black. So we'll just go ahead and do a couple for you. Since I did the rubbing with my finger, there's really not much of the wax left on that. So I don't need to erase that part if you're wondering why I didn't erase it. There we go. We'll do this a little better. Right now you're just kind of getting the idea of what I'm doing. So the rope, that one I will have to erase. I won't go down much further. The little pearls I'm going to leave, or the beads I'm going to leave open. These ties will get done black. These will get done in black. And same on all the bottles. So the only other thing I'm going to do is do an ink background. All the stars and the dots are going to be done in silver. And I will show you a page that I had done like that. This page. So I'll do an inking on it just like this. And the spots I'm going to cover with white Posca and put stickles on it, and the stars are going to be done in silver. So it'll end up kind of looking like this on the labels, like that label, and the black done on the bottles like this. So I will leave a picture at the end of the video for you guys to see the final project, but it's just coloring it in with a black marker and doing some inking that you've seen me done before, and then just covering those up with a white. This is a Signo Uniball white gel pen, and I don't know if that'll cover it up, but I just go around and cover those up and then put stickles on them. You could do the same thing with the stars if you don't want the black lines showing. With the silver stickles though, they probably won't show through, but I'll go ahead and do that on those. The little white balls will be done with the stickles also. And I'll probably do something with that little star, but I'm not sure. When I ink the background, I will use that ink to do a little inking around in these labels. That'll be it. And that'll be the end of the picture. So thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this quick little, it's not really quick. The only other thing I'm going to do is take the, I was hoping this would work on there. So put in the white. Sorry about that, the phone call came in. So I'm just going to add, it's one thing I noticed, you can't go back over it. Kind of make a bigger circle here and then a little tiny tail that goes up. And I'm going to put that on all the bottles where the lines were before that I've taken out, and make sure they all have a nice little shine on them. So you can put shines on them, little dots on them, but they're all going to get that kind of look on them also. So hope you enjoyed the video, and I will, like I said, leave a picture at the end of it with it all completed. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you guys for watching, subscribing, and liking my videos. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you later. Take care now. Bye.